Yes, sir, it's your boy Hayes. We're back with another one, guys. Let's go and jump right into it. Before we do that, let's give this video a thumbs up. If not, you already know. Also, feel free to join VIP. Click join. Third tier, give you all access to every single play we enter and exit. So tomorrow, get ready because I believe next week is going to be an amazing week. Lots and lots of money to be made, especially with the turbulence the market is experiencing right now. But we already know you got to be extremely careful in this market. I say that is because the market is mixed. It's all over the place. A lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty. You know, Trump coming out with these tariffs. It's a lot going on. Just like we've seen in the prior weeks, as the market started to split up, you had like Meta running one way, Tesla running another way, Apple running this way. Like usually when the market first went to a bear market, everything was running in sync. So a lot of the large cap companies, whenever, they started tanking, they was all tanking together. Whenever they started running back up, they ran up together. Now it's like they divided up. Some will be falling harder than some of the others, even though all of them still be tanking. But it's like some will stay stagnant, stay put, while the other ones fall. That way, messing up people's psychology type shit. But anyways, going into tomorrow, though, lots and lots of money to be made. I do believe you can call out a bear market, a bull market. As far as temporary going into tomorrow, I believe it's going to be both. Meaning it's going to be crazy spikes to the upside and even crazier spikes right back down to the downside. So you got to pay attention to details, know exactly where you enter and where you exiting at, minimizing risk, aiming small, missing small, while also cutting losses quickly if it don't go in your desired direction. Simple. Sounds simple. It's harder to battle it's hard to beat that battle between you versus yourself when it comes down to this. So you already know, but going to tomorrow, I believe everybody see that the market has lost $3.2 trillion on Friday. The day before that, it lost $2.1 trillion. The weeks before that, it lost trillions of dollars. Collectively, it lost over $10 trillion since all this. And guess what? It's going to lose trillions of more dollars. The thing is, before that happens, there's going to be spikes. And I'm going to take advantage of it. The spikes back up and the downside potential. Both sides. Playing both sides, guys. And if you get in on that side and it starts to move too aggressively, cut losses. Sit back, wait patiently for the next best move, guys. As simple as that. So anyways, going to tomorrow, as I'm looking, I do see SPY. It could potentially come down to around $498 around that area. If that doesn't hold, it's going straight to 475, 476 area, guys. Be on the lookout for that. But if it holds up, we could see a spike back up, $10, $15 with SPY, guys. Even if it's temporary, these spikes is going to occur. Remember on last week when we seen Tesla ended the week off down, but during the week it went from 230-ish, I believe, up to 280 in like one day. Insane. And then back down from 280 all the way back down to 200 and what it ended Friday off at, around the 230-ish area again. So that's insane, guys. Tesla, if SPY drop, you can see Tesla going back to retest that 222 area, right around 220s, 222. You want to see that area be retested if SPY continue to fall, pull back. Also, Netflix, I could see Netflix dropping if the market is tanking continuously. You can see that coming down to around the low eights, around 820-ish, $820-ish, 825, 828. Test that area, guys, and if it's broken, it's going to the sevens. Same thing with Meta. So you definitely want to be on the lookout, guys. There's going to be a lot of money to be made. I do believe before the next pullback, unless it happened in the pre-market. Once the pre-market, start going futures, if the market is already pulling back, those gaps can be closed before market even open. Just like on Friday when I called out Meta, I bought calls real quick because the gap was closed. The gap was closed in the pre-market. By the time it opened, I got in on them calls and got out before it tanked again. You get what I'm saying? So that could also be the case. If it go ahead and, close those gaps before market open, then it's going to be not a no-brainer because I still do believe the market has some more downside potential. Nobody knows exactly how low it's going to go or how high it's going to go. But I don't believe we even scratch the surface yet, guys. It's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly. And people be like, man, it came down so much. I don't think it could go down much lower. You ain't been around long enough. I done seen stocks trading at $300, $400, $500. And guess what they went down to? Them jumps go down to $200. People like, oh, it done drop half. They ain't gonna do nothing else. $100 from $400. They like, oh yeah, this is it. Let me load up. $50 from $400. They like, oh yeah, this gotta be it. $20 from $400. They like, oh yeah, this gotta be it. Next thing you know, that thing get $7, $8 from $400. I'm telling you guys, I'm not saying this is going to be the case with stocks like Meta, Facebook, you know, the big dogs like that. But it definitely can get ugly, guys. A lot of people, when Meta was trading at what, nearly $800 a month or so ago, they wouldn't think it'd be damn near about to be half off. They wouldn't think Tesla, when it was trading at 450-ish, they wouldn't think it'd be over half off right now. You wouldn't think this, but it can happen. That's why you have to prepare yourself for stuff like this, guys. So me, I'm looking for, you know, more pullback with the overall market. I'm also looking for many spikes along the way. I'm going to take advantage of those moments, paying attention to detail, trading in real time, guys. You can't just say, hey, buy puts for Tesla tomorrow, buy puts for Meta, buy puts on the SPY, because when you got to be timing it correctly, especially if you're trading, because even when you buy those puts, that could possibly not happen tomorrow, but happen the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow could be recovery. Everything green, up. And then the rest of the week is red. So that's why I'm saying you got to know how to pay attention to details. You got to know how to take advantage of the meat of the move, trade in the moment, real-time price action. There ain't nothing going to get better than that. Can't nothing get better than what's happening right now in real time once the market is open. So that's my thing, guys. Whenever there is like huge gaps to be filled, it is easier. Hey, I believe, you know, but right now it's in a tricky situation. It could drop even more harder, or it could run up from here. So that's why when the market open, I'd be paying attention to detail, paying attention to the volume, paying attention to the charts, paying attention to these things, and then make my decision, guys. But it's going to be a lot of money to be made, because when the market move from here, it's going to still be moving very much aggressively. If it move up, it can, you know, certain stocks can move up $20, $30 at a time, $40 at a time. And when it goes down, we're seeing how Netflix and these big dogs lost $40, $50 at a time. 1 week, Netflix lost $80 to $100 in a single day. So you already know, guys, this is the moments to where you could turn 2,000 into 10,000, especially if you know, holding out a little bit. Me, I'm gonna be getting in and getting out. Some plays, if I buy enough contracts, I let some run. Meaning if I buy 5 contracts, I sell 4, let 1 contract run. So if it do want to go up 700% on that contract, that's still turning 1 contract of like $500, $600 into $5,000. But I'm not going to let all my contracts and try to just, you know, be greedy, because that can, you know, bite you in the ass more times than not. So you definitely want to be careful, guys. Be smart. Start having a journal, writing down when you're making your mistakes to keep you from continuously doing the same mistakes. Because when you lose, it's not really a loss if you learn from that loss. But if you're not learning from it and you continue to make the same mistakes, that's costing you way more than you can afford. You already know what to do. I love y'all. Add you over on Instagram at the B Hayes Show. Feel free to join VIP. We go.